tired of the drama. You use your words like they are knives. I don't need that type of drama and trying to be tough all the daytime. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong, I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again. You're looking at me so cold. Get over yourself, are you for real? Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong, I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me.
Hey guys, and welcome to another jam-packed cleaning video. In today's video, we have tons of cleaning motivation. We have some serious, big, real-life messes to clean up. We're doing some decluttering, some organizing. We are just doing it all as usual. My videos are always filled with tons and tons of motivation because I have 3 boys and I'm pregnant with my first girl, and so our house gets messy. I am really excited about today's video because I cleaned up our entire game room. This is the stairs next to our game room, so I just figured I would pick up over here as well, and then we will get into the game room where there are tons and tons of toys. And people do kind of comment on the amount of toys I have. I do have a lot of kids though, and I will say that once I got this game room nice and tidied up and organized and decluttered and clean, my boys have been loving it and getting so much use out of it. So I am a really big believer in toys, as you guys will see. But if it's a total wreck like it was at the beginning of this video, like it is right now, then it's just impossible to play in. So I have been itching to get in this game room and tidy it up and organize it. I actually use my Cricut machine for the first time to make some labels for the closet, and it's made a huge difference. It makes everything just look so much more polished and cleaned and tidy, so I will share about that in a little bit. But first, we need to pick this game room up. We need to just get this chaos in order. I decided to take down the bounce house for now because my kids have been playing in our little blow-up pool that we got outside, and they haven't been in the bounce house as much, so I figured this was a good time to take it down and vacuum underneath it. I'm throwing those downstairs to be washed so that I can put them in the linen closet, which I actually plan to organize in a future video and use my Cricut machine to make like labels for that as well. I cannot wait to label like every single thing in my house. I love it so much. It's so much better than a label maker. But anyway, we're gonna get this tied up and just kind of get my mind around all of the toys that we have, really figure out what we have, what we're keeping, what needs to be gotten rid of. If you have a space like this as well that's kind of out of control, I would just say get started. Start picking things up, throwing away the trash, figuring out things that you don't need anymore, don't want anymore, and just kind of start there. And as you pick everything up, then you'll be able to see what you have, and you can start to organize it into different categories and then figure out what size bins you need, and then you can figure out what labels you will need for those bins. So that is what I decided to do, my game plan for tackling this huge mess.
I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again. Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss, still burning, didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. Taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life, and what you give is worth it. When you're holding me, when you hold me so close, I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a mark so that I can be sure that you remember what's been. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. Everything behind, knowing there is more in life that I want. Now I wanna embrace life, you and I side by side, knowing there is more in life that I want.
So we are getting so close to at least having everything picked up, thrown away, decluttered. I have put things in piles. I've started to understand what toys we have and what categories I want to put them in. So we are getting very, very close to actually being able to start organizing, which is kind of like the final step, as well as just continuing to wipe things down and vacuum and really deep clean the room as I go. But everywhere you turn, you move a couch, whatever, everywhere you turn, you better believe underneath those cushions, there's going to be more stuff. So everywhere you turn, there's more things that need to be picked up. But we are finally at a point where I feel like I have the toys that I want to organize in the closet kind of in one space and in different categories. So we're going to start working on that. Right now I am going through the stuffed animals and I am trying to put them in different categories, like Beanie Babies all in one bin. My kids like to have Beanie Baby battles, as they call them. That's why we have so many. Well, they were my husband's, and that's why we keep so many out, is because they do use them. But I've decided, okay, we're gonna have like a Beanie Baby battle bin. When they want to do that, they can take out the bin, they can play with it, but then they need to put it away. And that's kind of the point of organizing this closet and having this closet, is having specific bins for a certain type of toy that they want to play with. They can take it out, play with it, and then put it back. So we are going to start labeling these bins. As you can see, they are very sad. The labels that they do have are just kind of falling off. They were just stickers or whatever, and they just were not getting the job done. I also just wasn't using these bins for anything at the moment. As you can see, I've used them for certain things in the past, but they've been empty for a while, so I really want to utilize them, have them labeled so we know where to put things, and just really use this closet to keep the game room a little bit more organized and tidy and just be able to maintain the space a little bit better. However, I'm fully aware that this game room will become a complete disaster again at some point. I'm just trying to set us up for success as best I can. And now it's the fun part. It's finally time to break out my Cricut machine and make the labels. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Thank you, Cricut, for sponsoring today's video. I have actually wanted one of these for a long time. I just think they make the most beautiful labels, but not only that, they cut tons of different materials, including everything from iron-on vinyl and paper to specialty materials like glitter paper, which is so gorgeous, cork and bonded fabric, aluminum foil, cardstock, everything you can think of that can cut, basically. It even has these really cool pens that will draw for you. You can get a heat press to go with it. I was super impressed with this dry erase vinyl, and you can also get chalkboard vinyl. I thought that was so cool and so much fun. So we're just going to jump in and start making the labels. This was so easy to do. It is amazing to me how easy this machine is to set up. I am not a super crafty person, and I was honestly a little bit nervous to try this, but the second I got started, I realized how easy it is. It actually amazed me, and is my favorite thing about the Cricut is how easy it is, because if it was difficult, I just would not use it. But you can easily use your desktop. You can go into this design space, which is what I'm doing right now with your desktop, or you can even use your phone. So it's super, super convenient. So now that I have just quickly and easily designed my labels in the design space, I pick out some of this premium vinyl. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm absolutely obsessed with the color and the shine and everything. It just turns out so beautiful. So I designed my labels, and now I'm just going to let the machine do its work and get to cutting. It was also so easy to design the labels because it shows you how big they're going to be. So you just make it bigger or smaller. If you want it like 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, all you have to do is move your cursor around to make it that size, and it just shows you on the design space. So the way it's set up is really user friendly, which is something that someone like me really needs. And then you just let the Cricut do its job, which is another thing that's awesome. It's just so easy. And then look at how gorgeous and just perfect everything turns out. I am so excited about this. Does anyone else get really excited about labeling and organizing and having things look put together and pretty and like I know what I'm doing, even though it's something that's really easy to use and I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to crafts? So I like that. I like that a lot. Now that we have our labels made, we are just going to cut them out and do some weeding, which is just removing any of the unnecessary parts of the labels. This is so simple to do. It may look difficult. I hope it doesn't in my video. I know in other tutorials that I have watched, which this is not a tutorial, but in tutorials that I have watched on YouTube, I feel like it made it look pretty difficult. When I went to do it myself, I was like, oh, this is actually super easy. You just kind of peel it off, and then you use that special little tool that's for the weeding, and that tool is meant to do what it's doing. So it makes it really easy. So trust me on this. If I can do it, you can do it. So what I envision using my Cricut for beyond just labels is also making t-shirts for myself and the kids. My oldest is in baseball, so I think it'd be really fun to make t-shirts for my little ones, supporting his team. When our baby girl gets here, I plan on making t-shirts for her brothers. You know, she's gonna have 3 big brothers, so they have to have all matching t-shirts. And these are things that I would normally have to purchase from somebody who makes them for me. but I can just make them exactly like I want it myself, so I can have it like that night if I want it. I don't have to wait forever for it to come in, and it is much more affordable. So I think that is amazing. Right now I am actually using the contact paper to apply the label. So this part is super easy. The contact paper has these lines, so it helps you kind of line it up, and then you just use that little tool to kind of scrape it on. You just kind of rub it like I'm doing, and then you peel it off, and it's beauty. It's beautiful. Oh, another thing I'm really excited to do is label our cups. Like, we have some really nice water jugs and everything, and I've seen people put their names on the cups, and with 4 kids, it just kind of even makes sense logistically to do that. But I also think it can be really cute, and it could be like a fun gift to give somebody, like a more personalized gift. So the possibilities really are endless, which is why I love it so much. I started simple with the labels, but now that I was able to achieve that and saw that it's not that difficult to do, I feel more confident to try new things.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the bitter truth. I need the better version of you. I need the better version of you. I need the better you. You talk about faith. Is it just something you say? Or is it the same with that girl you texting when I look away? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the bitter truth. I need the better version of you. Oh, I need, I need the better version of you. Oh, I need, I need the better you.
These bins are definitely my favorite of the 2 that I labeled today. I just think they turned out so pretty. They have just such a good purpose with the certain toys that I picked that my kids play with all of the time, and now they're just organized and they'll know exactly where they go in the closet, and I am just so satisfied with this project.
like I lose control. Honestly, I can't even find my hole. Cause when you see light, I tend to fade. With city lights and you're in space, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get it right. I'm drowning underwater, and you're just making it harder. Need to let you go to find myself. Cause I keep on falling, and you're the one watching. Need to let you go to find myself. You are only bringing out the worst in me. Now I really don't know what the best in me is. Cause when you see light, I tend to fade. With city lights and you're in space, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get it right. I'm drowning underwater, and you're just making it harder. Need to let you go to find myself. Cause I keep on falling, and you're the one watching. Need to let you go to find myself. I'm drowning underwater. Need to let you go to find myself. Cause I keep on falling. Need to let you go to find myself. I'm drowning underwater, and you're just making it harder. Need to let you go to find myself. Cause I keep on falling, and you're the one watching. Need to let you go to find
So now I am just going to go to different areas in the game room and declutter a bit more. Just make sure that everything is really tidied up and wiped down. I'm actually going to dust our snow globes for probably the first time ever since we've lived here for the past, how long has it been? A year and a half or so. And so I'm sure you guys have probably not even really gotten a close-up view of our little snow globe collection, but it's really special to us because it was my husband's when he was a kid, and it's just kind of a fun thing we have in our game room. So I decided to finally dust them as best as I can. Being pregnant, I can't like climb on top of things or whatever, but as best as I could, I wiped them down. I had no idea how dusty and disgusting this cube organizer was. Now that I think about it, I don't think I had gotten around to dusting it since I put it together. So this was definitely necessary. It is amazing. Everything collects a dust. And so it was just so nice to get this checked off my to-do list, taken care of. Everything is nice and clean for the kiddos as they're playing. It's not super dusty or anything, and that makes me really happy.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden or gorgeous. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. pass you dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here?